Y'all, what up? What's going on? We live. We are live. Eagles are in the red zone, looking like they're about to score. We live with it. Let's see if the Eagles pull this off. Hands it off to Goddard. Fakes a tush push touchdown. Wow, man. Wow, bro. Don't tell me we about to get a shootout. What? We getting a shootout? Let's get it. Let me check my audio real quick. Audio sounds great. Audio sounds great, man. What's up with everybody? What's good? How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are doing good on this Sunday afternoon. We live, man. We lit. We live. We lit. And it's playoffs, man. Wild card, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. We got Eagles, 49ers, Eagles at home. Who y'all got? That's the question, man. That's the $1 million question. Who do y'all have winning this game? Let me see if I can get all my chats together. We chilling though, man. We are chilling. Hope everybody doing good. Everybody's doing good. Is blessed on this day. Let's see what we can get pop in. There we go. Apply that. There we go. Got my chat over there now. But yeah, man, we here. We here, man. We in the building. Yes, sir. Philadelphia and 49ers tied up. They made that field goal, didn't they? Why ain't my stuff refresh? Let's figure out why. Let's figure out why this didn't refresh. Guess it didn't. Did they miss the field goal or am I tripping? Was my scoreboard janky? Oh man, they really did miss the extra point. Come on, Elliott. They call him Missy Elliott. They call him Missy Elliott, man. I took my eye off of it, assuming that was a given, man. But yeah, man. Hope y'all doing good. Hope everybody is chilling. Let me get all my stuff locked and loaded. It'd probably be cool if I probably could pull up TikTok. Sometimes TikTok is cool to pull up. So maybe I'll go live on there too. Man, Elliott, steady be missing these. Not really not close, bro. The extra point should be a gimme. Is that I don't know, man. Lately it's been seeming like too much to ask from some of these kickers to make the extra point. He the most he has the most extra point misses all time, or he's tied for it. That is insane. Come on, Missy Elliott. You gotta do better. You gotta do better than that, man. You in the wrong city to be that much of a liability on that, man. He had better get it together. He had better get it together. All right, I want to test out this angle. I got another angle I want to test out. Let me see if this works. See if this other angle works for me. That'd be cool if it does. Let me see. It does, but I don't have it framed up right. I got another angle here. What's going on, y'all, man? Let me know where you watching from. Bear down in the building. Still decked out in Chicago Bears apparel. Got to celebrate that game, man. That was a crazy game last night, wasn't it? That was a crazy one. But now we got to watch this game. We either playing the 49ers or the Eagles. And we're going to find out real quick from watching this game a lot from both teams, but at the end of the day, it's only going to be one that we end up having to play. So 49ers are up one due to the missed field goal, but we in for a good game, man. I do think the Eagles are going to win. That is who I think are going to win. And honestly, I prefer to play the Eagles. I thought we really did well against the Eagles. I thought we did really well against the Philadelphia Eagles, personally. So my bias, I think the Bears would do really nice playing against the Eagles, but that's just me. Yo, what's up, W9? What's up? Bear down, bro. Surrounded by Pax fans in Central Wisconsin. Man, sorry to hear that, bro. Hate to hear that. I hate to hear that for you, bro. You deserve better, man. Come out to, well, if you like Wisconsin, that's cool, because Illinois ain't all that. It ain't all that dope, so I can't blame you. But, man, thank you for pulling up to the live. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for real, man. Let me see if I can make some adjustments on here. Okay, I can't do that. But yeah, man, let me know where y'all watching from. We got W9 from Central Wisconsin. Glad to have him in here. Let me know where y'all watching from. It's 3rd and 6. Brock Purdy does not get the first down. He like a yard or two short. Impossible Pie in the building. What's up? You say go Bears. What an ending. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That was an ending. It was quite the ending, man. Not gonna lie. It was quite the ending. I'll tell you this. The ending isn't great for the health, but hey, man, we survived it. Let me try my other angle out real quick. There we go. Got my other angle popping. There we go. Yeah, we're going to experiment with this a little bit. That way I can kind of look at the TV and watch from the game. So I got a TV up here, then I got my monitor over here. So that actually would be better if I could balance between the two. But we'll see. We'll see kind of how it works. Do y'all like this angle? Or do y'all like the original one a little bit better? You can see a little bit more of my background in the other one. Who has to win for the Bears to play LA? We don't play LA unless we only play LA if, what am I trying to say? I can't get my words out. We only play the Rams if we get to the NFC Championship game, and assuming the Rams beat whoever they have to play next, is my understanding. I think it's the Seahawks. The Seahawks got the bye, right? So we would have to play them if I understand correctly. Is LA the low seed? They are, but I don't think so. My understanding is we play the winner of this game, Eagles or my understanding we play the Eagles or the 49ers. Let me know if I got this wrong. Let me know so I can update my thumbnail. So I throw that in AI just to make it easier. I would love for it to be Seattle versus the Bears. Oh, I'm sorry. I had it wrong. Our next opponent in the divisional round will be either the Philadelphia Eagles or the LA Rams. Their opponent will be confirmed after the conclusion of the Eagles 49ers game. We have the 2 seed, so if the Eagles win, we play the Eagles. If the 49ers upset the Eagles, we actually play the Rams. There we go. That's what it is. So 49ers are not an option for the Bears, actually. My bad, y'all. I got it wrong. We're actually not an option. That's not an option. Although the game still matters because the difference between playing the 49ers and I'm sorry, the difference between playing the Eagles and playing the Rams, I mean, it's a pick your poison. A team with a great defense playing against them, or playing a team that has a pretty good defense and an excellent offense, knowing our Bears defense isn't that great. And yeah, the Seahawks have a bye week. I want to play the Eagles. So now it goes without question now. I mean, I don't know about y'all. For me, it goes without question. Just keeping it real with y'all, I 100% now want to play the Eagles. That is like a must. I hope we play the Eagles, man. I really do. I feel like now at this point, we got to play them. All right, Eagles got the ball back. They got a 3 and out. Let's check them out. All right, Barkley gets nothing. I don't know who I'd want to play. I think the Eagles are the better team to play. Yeah, I genuinely, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't feel good about, to be completely honest, I'm happy that the Bears are, I'm very happy that we made it to the next round, won a playoff game. And it's like, for me, it's kind of like a balance of, am I going to balance out being grateful that we made it, or am I just going to get, settled for being grateful when we could be, we can continue to flourish? You know what I mean? So that's kind of my dilemma. Man, Barkley has not been, I mean, he had a good run so far to start this, but Barkley has not been having those breakaway runs that we used to seeing. And it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because he went so crazy last year. I can only hope that he has one of those in this game. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't already, make sure you like this live, man. Like the video so that way it pushes it out to other Bears fans, to other Eagles fans, 49ers fans. Go ahead and do me that favor if you all don't mind. Appreciate you guys. Let me make sure I keep the chat up here so I don't want to lose the chat. Hurts drops back. Hits it up the middle. Darius Cooper, man. You don't hear that name that often. Darius Cooper. Hold on, let me find my chat, y'all. I'm going to keep losing the chat. There it is. But yeah, man, do me that favor, man. Make sure y'all like this if you haven't already. Just makes it easier for other people to tap in that want to be a part of the live. Because I get a lot of people that ask me if I go live or not, and then when I do go live, they don't get the notifications. So sometimes fighting against all those different things. But man, I hope we're in for another good game. Let me update. Let me see if I can update this information. Make some updates. I just knew we were going to play the 49ers. I had pretty much my mind set it was going to be one of these two teams, and it ends up being the case that we're playing the Rams if the 49ers win. Yes, sir. It is 3rd and 2. Can the Eagles pull this off and get this conversion? Definitely need this conversion. Let's get it. Hand it. Oh, man. Nothing. I don't even think Barkley got a yard. He might have got half a yard. Dang, Barkley. Dang, Barkley. They've been giving Barkley problems. They have been giving Barkley problems on the regular. Man. Let me put this back over here. They going for that. Definitely going for that. Or are they trying to catch him off sides? Nope. Oh, no. They didn't get the 4th down conversion. Oh, that was gross. That was gross, man. Good defense from the 49ers, though. Man, that's a big stop. Y'all watching this game? Let me know if y'all tapped in with this game. Let me see. Let me see if. Okay, I was just checking. I wanted to know, man. Y'all kind of Let me know if y'all need me to be a little bit more. Let me be a little more granular with the details of the game. I don't want to be too general for those that aren't watching it. So you said so as of now, next round, Broncos, Bills, Seahawks, Rams. Well, if the Eagles lose, it's going to be Seahawks against 49ers, and it's going to be Bears against Rams, is my understanding. So that was news to me. I looked it up just to confirm, and yeah, that's what it said when I looked it up. So I'm kind of, that throws off everything. I think the 49ers are a beatable team. They are a beatable team, but I'm also like, yo, I don't, I didn't mentally prepare, didn't mentally prepare for that, if that makes sense. So that's a different conversation if you got to play them. Still, all in all, we should still be able to handle business. It's my view. I feel like we need to handle business regardless of who we play. The fourth and eight play with Rome catching the ball, the play of the year so far. Uh, that was a big play. That definitely was a big play. Um, all it was so many, man. Was that the throw that Caleb threw on the run where he barely had his feet on the ground or whatever? It was like was that play? I think that was the play you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could say that's the play of the year. You probably could say that's the play of the year, to be honest. Like I'm not mad at that because that play was kind of wild. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Yeah, season it's over. Yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah, that was a beautiful play, man. Those are the type of plays you want to see. You want to see us make those plays, right? You want to see those moments from the Bears. We don't get that like that. It just don't always go that way for us. So when we get moments like that, you can't help but just be happy. All right. Let me see if I can do some stuff on the fly here. I want to get my chat together. I want to see if I can get all my chats flowing right. I think it's this that does that. You talking about the Ben Johnson, Matt Lafleur handshake? I'm not gonna lie. When that happened, I have to watch a highlight of that or a clip of that because I ain't gonna lie. I was so I was so in shock at how that game ended up ending. Like it was all shocking to me. I wasn't even able to process what happened there. It just kind of happened. I tell you what though, I want to look into that just so I can know because I heard people were saying it was kind of off. What did you think about it? Tell me what you thought about it before I look it up. I'm gonna make some adjustments to my chat and then I'm gonna look that up. But let me know what you thought about it. I'm curious. I'm very curious to know your thoughts on it. 39, Purdy. Oh, Purdy didn't see nothing. He gonna have to throw across his body or run it. Yep. Short. Nothing out of that. All right, let me see if I can work this out and add this chat in here. If I can add this chat in here, that'd be nice. I'm gonna see if I can add this chat. So I'm gonna there we go. Can I like get rid of this out of it? Let me see if I can do see if it lets me do that. Nope. You said I understand why Ben Johnson did it, but he definitely could have been above it and had a word or two and say good game. No idea if a word was even said between the two coaches. Okay, I hear that. It just was like a quick. It wasn't even like a full handshake, right? It was kind of like just quick touch, like good game, and that's it. Or even if that was said and all. You know what, man? It's such a competitive game. It's a lot of trash talk. It's a lot of bravado, all that stuff, man. I I I get the whole sportsmanship thing, but in that type of nature of a rivalry, it adds to the lore of it for me. So I probably didn't have much of an issue with it, to be honest, because of the overall lore that it just continues to add to. So someone like me, I'm probably not even tripping about it like that for that reason, if that makes sense. I can get why somebody wouldn't like it. You know what I mean? I could totally understand why some fans wouldn't be okay with that, because there is something to be said about being a good sport and not when you have a good game or you upset a team or you do something great, not rubbing it in the face of the other team. I get that, but I also think in a rivalry like that, and it's a no love lost type of rivalry. Noah in the building. What's up, Noah, man? What's good with you? Yeah, he said it in the locker room after Packers. I mean, I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to what the locker rooms look like for Green Bay after they beat us, or like what the coach says for against us, because it's a rivalry historically, but in modern times, it's not really like a rival. Right? It's starting to be renewed finally, but it really isn't. Like, if we being all the way honest, it's not really a rivalry. It's not really a rivalry based on anything that's relevant. It's not a relevant rivalry, if that makes sense. It really is not, if we being completely honest. We can lie to ourselves and act like it, but it's only a rivalry because of the history. It's not a rivalry because of the actual any like actual factors that matter, I think. That's my perspective at least. Someone may disagree with that, but it's a renewed rivalry. I think we will see it come back to life now, and I'm here for that. Caleb and Benjo is what the Bears needed for the last 15 years. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah. I love that we are approaching it like that. I love the trash talk. I love the confidence. I love the cheese graters. Man, I want a cheese grater so bad, y'all. I want a cheese grater so bad. I wish I had one. I looked it up too late. I waited 2 weeks late. Had I had ordered it right after the game, like immediately, is my camera good? Yeah, it's good. If I had ordered it immediately after the game, the very first time it came on the scene, I would have had one. Them things are so sold out now, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast those sold out. So I'm kind of salty I don't have a cheese grater. I almost wanted to look on eBay. I almost wanted to look on eBay. Yeah, Michael Parsons said, yeah, yep. And if y'all want me to be completely and brutally honest with y'all, like if I'm keeping it all the way 100, when the Packers were healthy, they were better than us. When they were healthy, they were the better team. I think anybody who's being objective about the matchup can admit that the Packers are better than the Bears, at least this season. Like, I don't think it's like blasphemous to say that. I don't think it's wrong to say that the Packers were better. That's my opinion, at least. Sometimes you got to be objective, and I'm like, if they were healthy, would the Bears have had as good of a shot? Probably not. That's if we being honest. And I don't like I have nothing to gain in saying that, having that viewpoint either. Like, it doesn't benefit me to feel that way. It's just my how I feel about it. I wish it wasn't true. That's the other thing. Like, it's definitely my preference to always be better. Now next year that might be a whole different conversation. Next year it might be a whole different conversation with the way our rookies played this year and developed, and the way, despite our defense, how we've been able to make things happen with turnovers and stuff. You get us some young talent out there. You maybe get a free agent or two to fill in some gaps on defense. You get a little more defensive depth. I mean, we probably consider retaining C.J. Gardner Johnson. Nashawn Wright gets burned a lot, so I'm on the fence about him, but tend to I just don't want to overpay for him. But he's shown up and done some pretty cool things in certain moments. So I don't know, man. I think next season, even with when they get their guys, I mean, you're not going to get Micah Parsons or Tucker Craft for like half of the year. So out the gate, we still are going to probably be better. We're going to still be better than the Packers out the gate. But after mid-season, once they get those guys back, assuming they don't start the season, which I wouldn't imagine Micah's not starting the season, Tucker Craft probably won't start either. That's kind of how I look at it, y'all. That's my perspective. Not saying it's definitively right. It definitely ain't definitively wrong. I definitely believe that there's a lot of truth to it. Let me see if I can get this chat on the screen with y'all. See what I can do with this chat. You say hard to grade the corners, too hard with the lack of pressure this year. That's a big deal. If we can get some more pressure in there, man. I like Austin Booker. I think he's a keeper. I think Sweat's a keeper, but I think Austin Booker is more of like a depth type of guy. Although he has his moments. I would like to see more from him. Sweat, I honestly could. I mean, he's our lone pass rusher, but he's not dominant enough. He disappears way too often. Um, so I struggle with like having too much of an allegiance with him. Um, yeah, we run a 4-3 if I'm not mistaken. You can only have you don't you have two defensive ends and then two tackles, right? So I'm just like, do you need to move on from Sweat? Do you need to upgrade Booker? Have Booker in there for depth and just not a he's not a starter. You know what I mean? Like, who do you put in there? That's the biggest thing. If we can get a Max Crosby in there, then I think now we're cooking. I think now we have a problem because we got a dude that immediately draws double, triple teams, a guy that you pretty much have to scheme against and completely disrupt an entire line. You said perfect storm this year too, because half the year the corners were hurt. Yep, exactly. Yeah, had we had our whole secondary healthy and in rhythm, we could probably manage a lot better, man. That's so true. Man, that is so true. Yeah, that's a very good point. So yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm kind of like at the point where I just want to see us. I want to see us with the most competent guys out there on the field. Let me see how this look. We can see that chat. Yeah, the chat's up there now. Cool. What if I do that? Okay, yeah. Screwed it up that quick. Change that to 500. Then we're gonna make it a little. There we go. Now we got the chat on the screen. I love it. Love it. Now I can see it that way. Yeah, I like Booker, man. Seeing him healthy, I feel like he's good. Here's the thing. Dennis Allen has a weird defense. And without pass rushing, it's not nearly as effective as it could be. The way the defense is supposed to be intended is he doesn't blitz that often. He doesn't blitz that often, right? And he really does rely heavily on he relies heavily on the front four to generate that pressure. So if you need studs out there, you need studs on the line for his system to really work appropriately. If you're lacking them studs, man, you're in trouble. Like you're cooked. You're basically cooked. Ooh, Barkley almost broke off with a crazy run. He almost went crazy. Barkley almost went crazy, y'all. All right, now we on TikTok now, guys. We're on TikTok. We're live as well. So I'm gonna be chopping it up with YouTube and TikTok today. So we making moves, y'all, man. We making moves. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. The chat ain't showing enough love though. It's kind of slow. Yeah, that was a good run. That was a good run for sure from Barkley. Y'all, I'm sorry, man. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I want to play the Philadelphia Eagles. I got friends in Philly. You know what I mean? I got friends in Philly. I feel like the Bears did really well when they came to Chicago. I feel like we would do well again if they pulled up to Chicago. I don't know, man. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on this, but I just feel like if we play against the Eagles, I feel like barbecue. I'm not even saying we're gonna win for sure, but I feel much more confident. Like I was about to say barbecue chicken. Let me be honest, but I feel like we cooked them the last time. No, I don't think we will cook them again. But I feel way better about playing the Eagles than I do playing the Rams. The Rams have a good enough defense to limit our offense, and they have a great offense, which could make the game ugly early on. Yeah, I got a lot of love for Philly, man. I got a lot of love for Philly and people there. Um, their fans are toxic than a mug, though. You said first half we was barbecue chicken. Yeah, we were. We absolutely were barbecue chicken. Uh, not gonna lie, we were, but we figured it out, did we not? You got to give us some credit. Give us a little bit of something, something. We turned that game around, which was pretty impressive, to be honest. I didn't. Who? I don't know many people that predicted us turning that game around the way we did. So I think we got to give the Bears a lot of credit for that. I give them a little bit of credit. You see, if you put pressure on Love, he couldn't. Yeah, that was what people were. What's so ridiculous about that game is it was the most obvious thing to do, which was put pressure on Love. I almost said Kevin Love, on Jordan Love. It was like the most obvious thing in the history of sports. Put pressure on Jordan Love, and for whatever reason they wouldn't. What's up, man? What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? You said Stafford hates the cold. Yeah, that would be a benefit. Is that we gotta bring Stafford out to the cold, whereas Hurts is totally comfortable in the cold. Third down, you know that they tush pushing it. They probably about to tush push it. You getting another tush push. Dang, my chats aren't in sync. My chats aren't showing correctly. It's supposed to show TikTok and it's supposed to show both chats. That's unfortunate. We'll figure this out. We will figure this out, y'all. In all honesty, who do you want the Bears, the beard to play? Not the beard. Who do I want the Bears to play? The Eagles. I want us to play the Eagles. In all honesty. Eagles put a touchdown up there. I wonder if they're going for two. It's, it is. What's the flag? Uh-oh. I think that flag on the Eagles. Oh, no. No. That's so messed up, man. Shoot. Dang, man. Dang, y'all. That's crazy. We got to learn how to play all four quarters. So do the Eagles, to be honest. They play a few quarters. They play 1 or 2 quarters on offense. You know what I mean? So, oh, they took back the penalty. Yes. See, I like the replay assist. I don't know about y'all. I rock with replay assist. Heavy. Replay assist is underrated. Kennedy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I would love to see that rematch in the playoffs, Zay. I would love it. I think it would be fire. Why is it saying I'm not active live? Yes, I am. See if I can get this working right, y'all. Bear with me. Oh, I thought Elliott almost missed again. But Philly fans are really trashy, so hopefully they behave. You know what? They coming into our house, so they have no choice. Their fans are wicked. I just got through sending a video to my friends from Philly about them throwing snowballs at 49er fans in a previous game, I guess. Isaiah, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So if Eagles win, we play them. Yes. They picked up the flag, Paul. They picked up the flag. I guess replay assist showed that they were wrong, so they picked it up. I wish that happened more often. Like, that transparency is fire. Yeah, I like replay assist a lot. Okay, the chat is, we are connected now, man. We got the chat's connected. Y'all, we're live here on TikTok. We're also live on YouTube. Shout out to y'all, man. YouTube was holding it down before I went live here. Trying to figure out some things, man. Trying to figure out how we want to go about the lives, man. You know, I got Madden now. Yellow in the building. Resident streamer in the building. What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about the streaming. I'm probably going to be streaming me play Madden, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about that. So definitely, we're going to be streaming on YouTube. So if you want to follow along when I'm playing Madden, or I ain't got NCAA yet, but I'm probably going to buy that at some point this month. But yeah, my bro, Yellow always putting in work with the streaming, man. I always enjoy popping in and catching you, bro. So I'm glad you're here, man. Good to see you. Bear down, man. I know you caught that game last night. I know you caught it. All right, you said, I think the Eagles will win. I want Chicago to play the Eagles. This will be a great game. Yeah, I'm holding on that. I'm holding on to that. I think the Eagles are just better than the 49ers, despite their struggles. W9 said I was decked in Chicago and Bears gear around a lot of Philly fans. Zero issues. I think they hate the Packers more. Wow. It's not all Philadelphia fans. To be completely like fair, it's not all of them, but you know how it is. You throw alcohol in the picture, get a few drinks going on, you have your team struggling, people gonna get out of pocket. That's just what happens. That's just how it is, right? Thanks, bro, man. I seen you doing more reaction stuff too. Definitely look forward to watching more stuff, man. You keep it up as well. Your wrestling content has been golden as well. I'm not a big wrestling person, but I be seeing your stuff. So, shout out to you, bro. Keep it up. Um, and my Cubs are socks. So, okay, it's weird. Bear with me and hear me out entirely. I am primarily a Cubs fan, But I'm not a I don't have the philosophy that like I have to pick one team from Chicago because I'm from the South Side of Chicago. So, but my dad is a big Cubs fan, or he was a big Cubs fan growing up. So Cubs is my primary. So I got the Cubs hat right here that I'm gonna throw on when the season start up. You know what I mean? So it's Cubs when the season starts. But like, I'm not gonna not root for the White Sox. Like I'm Chicago. Chicago is what I care about. You know what I mean? So I'm rocking with Chicago over everything. Even if I'm not a big Sox fan, like I'm rocking with all of them. If the Cubs are winning or losing, I'm still gonna try to show them love. Oh shoot, Kittle's slow to get up. Dang. I hope he good. Can't lose Kittle. You cannot lose Kittle. What's up, Wild West, man? Oh, JT. Sorry, man. Sorry about your Packers. Sorry about the Packers, Wild West. So sorry for y'all, man. But you know what they say, bro. Somebody got to lose. It would have been the same situation. It would have been the same exact situation for me with y'all. You know, somebody got to lose the game. Uh, I like that. Can't spell cinema without Iceman. Woo, that's a bar. That's a bar. That is a bar. If I had some sound effects, I hit the. That's a bar though. Can't spell cinema without Iceman. He said, "How is Kittle injured for the season?" I hope he not. I hope he good. Manny in the building. What's good with you, bro? Bear down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to shoot you a DM, Manny, about. So I am really about to get serious about this Discord. So I do need to shoot you a DM. I need to shoot you a DM about that and get it going because I've been kind of. I ain't been slacking. I just. You know how it is where you just don't want to add. You don't want to add nothing in that you're not going to actually manage or whatever. So I got a little bit of time. So hopefully we can get that rolling. But yeah, man, let me know where y'all watching from. We got a lot of Chicago in the building. Love to see that. Let me know where y'all watching from. I want to show y'all something real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. Something I'm dabbling with. I want to gauge y'all interest and see if y'all, if y'all think this is dope or not. And if y'all do, if any of y'all would be interested in this. Still working on. I'm probably gonna have, if I get some time this week, if all the stars align, I might be able to have it ready for next week to wear for the game. But we gonna see. What y'all think about this? How y'all feel about this shirt? And I'm gonna see if I can show YouTube this too. How y'all feel about that? It's like a little bit of a faith overlap to it. So for those that are Christian, you got the bear logo. I mean, not the bear logo, but you got kind of like a design with the Chicago Bears bear, and then you got like a cross. So it's kind of like a faith overlap, but it's just kind of like fire, I think. I'm probably gonna put this up to purchase sometime. If we win, let me put it to y'all like this. I could promise y'all this will be up to purchase if we win next week. Oh no, no, Kittle. I think he tore his Achilles. No. No. Did y'all see that with Kittle? I saw a pop like in his calf. Shoot. Oh, man. That's not good. Horrible. Dang, man. Yeah, he done. That's it for him. I didn't see that highlight. That is horrible, man. You hate to see that, bro. Not wheeled off. Yeah, unfortunately, Kittle, man, Lord, I pray that he's good. I pray, Lord, just be with him right now. I saw his calf pop. I saw like a calf pop. But yeah, y'all, these shirts, I'm gonna get these made. I saw somebody say they didn't like the cross. Not everybody a Christian. I get that. You know what I mean? It's a play on words, for those people that do have, are faith based, It ain't for everybody. And this ain't the only shirt too. This ain't the only shirt I'm thinking about doing. So don't feel like you being left out if you're not like a Christian or like have like, faith or anything like that. But yeah, this is one of the designs I came up with. So man, it seemed like a few of y'all like it. I'm gonna put that up for I'm gonna probably get that definitely next week. If we win, that shirt will be ready. Let me show y'all another one. I'm not. It's not a design, but like it's my other logo. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this one. Let me see if I can find this one for y'all. Appreciate it, Tyrone, man. What's good with you, bro? What's good with you? Hope you're doing well. Man, I just seen. I still can't believe. I can't believe it looked like he tore his Achilles, man. It looked like Kittle might be out and done, man. They cannot catch a break. It's been so many injuries for the 49ers. Adding an Achilles to it with Kittle. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, so I don't have a yeah, man, thanks, bro. For real. Thank you. Um I'm still stunned we won that game, bro. I'm still stunned that the Bears really pulled that off. That might be the surprise of the year for me. Okay, so that's the one. That's the first design. So this is the other logo I got. I'm still trying to figure out how to incorporate this on like a shirt, but I'm probably gonna put. I'm gonna see what I can come up with. And we're gonna figure out a way to get this on a t-shirt for y'all. If y'all like, if y'all think this is a good one. It won't be as meaningful if the Bears keep winning. Like if we end up going on a crazy playoff run, this type of the clown face on the bear, it's not going to have the same meaning if we're not a clown anymore. Like we're starting to get to the point where like we're probably going to upgrade or mature from being clowns to being like serious threats, right? So it's like it's starting to lose the novelty, this whole clown thing. So if they win another game, then this one probably gonna be out of question for me. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me pull up the chat over on YouTube. All my YouTube folks, forgive me. Let me see if I can show y'all this on YouTube. It's just easier to pull up images on. I'm gonna show y'all the first one. Again, if you're not if you're not, a person of faith specifically, this one may not hit the same for y'all, but like still I want to show y'all what I got, just in case someone is interested. Let me see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, there it is. Okay, let me try this again. Yeah, I'm messing up stuff. I'm messing up all type of stuff. Let me give me 1 second. All right, can y'all see that now? Nope. Let me move the chat out the way. Yeah, so that's the shirt right there. That's the shirt we're working with for those of y'all on YouTube. That way y'all can see it as well. Want y'all to be able to peep that. So yeah, if you're interested, man, let me know. If you're interested, let me know in the chat because we probably gonna make that into a t-shirt. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna take that off screen now and put the chat back up. If I can find it. There it is. There we go. We back at it. Appreciate all the new followers, man. Shout out to y'all. All the new subscribers. If you're watching live, man, do me a quick favor. Like this video, or if you're on TikTok, heart it. W9, you say you like it. Man, I appreciate that. I'm gonna make it available for purchase for those that are interested. I'm probably gonna have a copy, like not copy. I'm probably gonna have it printed up next week. We'll see for the Bears game, maybe. Frog in the building. What's up, man? What's up, man? How you feeling? Genius, I need a financial plan. I have your new budget and financial plan ready. That's my brother, Frog. That's good peoples right there. That's good peoples. Just show y'all one more time, just in case, for those that didn't see it. Let me see if I can show one more time. Yep, that's the shirt. And like I said, if it don't catch your eye, it's not your thing. Don't worry about it. It's just a cool play on Bear, and like it's like a faithful overlap. So if it's not your thing, no pressure. Don't trip about it. I'm not. You don't have to cop it, or you don't have to show interest. But if you are, if you're a Christian, or the cross means something to you, and you like the Bears, man, it's a cool little. I think it's cool. Yeah, I designed it. Yeah, I designed it with a little bit of help of AI. Like, just being completely honest, AI gave me something to work with, and I kind of modified it to kind of like make what I wanted it to look like. So yeah, appreciate you, bro. Even appreciate you, man. Eagles fans, I get along with Eagles fans really well. So I'm always, always trying to rock with y'all. Y'all usually show a lot of love in the chats, and we've had, that last game against y'all. Y'all were, we were all good sports to each other because there was some type of little bit of camaraderie. But yeah, stay tuned though if y'all interested in those, and we're gonna get that Discord popping really soon, probably this month. So who do we want next? I want to play. Speaking of Eagles, I want to play the Eagles. Frog, you said you got the Loveland jersey, man. I want a Loveland jersey so bad. I just haven't taken the time. I bought Caleb Williams jersey. I was tempted to get a Luther Burden one, um, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, man. Kittle he tore his Achilles. I'm almost certain that's an Achilles tear. It looked too it looked like every other Achilles tear I've seen. Hate that for him because Kittle is great, man. Kittle has been a great player. Yeah, Loveland stepped up. He's been great all year, to be honest. Not all year, but like the second half of the season, more than not even second half, like 3/4 of the year, like after that first quarter of the season, that man just took off, and he had that breakout game against, was it the Bengals? Beautiful, man. That was a beautiful sight. All right, let me check a few things out, man. Y'all have been dope, man. It's cool being live with y'all. This second quarter is almost over. My question is, should I? Whoo! Hurts going deep. Oh, he almost connected with him. Uh-oh. Oh man. Look like Brown is a little bit banged up too. Okay, he got up. Brown got up. Hey, to be completely honest, Parker, I can't believe we won either. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like a lot of people were asking me, like they saw my reaction video. They were like, this is literally what they were like. They was like, man, you didn't seem all that enthused about it, man. I would have been going crazy if I was you. Like, why were you so chill about it? And it wasn't that I was chill. It really wasn't that I was chill. I was so angry with the Bears. So when they started to come back, I was in disbelief. I could not believe what was happening. I just didn't believe it. I'm like, no, we're not winning this game. I don't believe we are. I'm not even gonna get my hopes up. So what happened was I was in such disbelief that I just couldn't even appreciate the moment like that. I just did not appreciate what was happening. Like, it was literally unfolding before my eyes, and I just could not appreciate it. And was I the only one that was like that? Spencer, appreciate you, man. So I didn't really have a, and also my family was late. My family was late to was sleep late because it was a late game. I said my family was late. My family was asleep because it was late. So I wasn't going to fake the funk. You said I'm not a true fan. No, that's not what that means. 312. Everybody responds differently to different things, right? So some people when they're angry, they yell, they destroy, they're sad. Like the Packers dude banged his table. He broke his phone screen the last time we played the Packers. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has different responses. And when I get angry, you know what I mean? I'm not going to just crash out in the middle of the night while my family sleep. I mean, I'm kind of old. It's kind of too old. I'm 32, bro. I'm a grown man. I'm not going to intentionally break my stuff because my team is getting on my nerves. But yeah, we were playing 3-1-2. It don't matter. It don't matter, man. In the moment, what you're not getting is in the moment, you're not able to celebrate because it's like, why weren't we doing this to begin with? That's what I don't think you're getting, to be fair. In the moment, you're like, why the heck are we not doing better? W9. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't a pass interference. Noah. Yeah, we don't go out without a fight, and yeah, I didn't give up. To be fair, and for those of y'all that's been watching from the beginning, like I don't know if my guy XYZ is in here still, but like some of the dudes that's been around for a while, when I've went live during games, I've always said, man, the game ain't over till the clock hits zero, till there's no more time left. So I've been saying that all year. So don't get me wrong. It's not that I didn't think the Bears could come back. We were only down 18 points at one point. There we go, XYZ. He can vouch. So my philosophy is never to just give up. Like you watch the game until it's over. I've seen crazy comebacks all this year. That might have been one of the craziest though, and that's saying something because we've had crazy comebacks all year. But I just say, man, like I'm just watching that game, man, with the stakes so high. It was just seemed a lot. It seemed very unlikely that the Bears, the Bears were going to be able to stop Jordan Love in that offense because they hadn't stopped them all game. And then two, that the Bears, I knew the Bears could get something going on offense. They just were screwing up a lot. So that's kind of how I look at it, man. So yeah, I wasn't going to like go too crazy. And here's the other thing too. It got to a certain point where like this is just you ever were just in a state of shock where you're just sitting there like, how is this possible? How did we do that? How did this happen? How were we able to do that, man? And that's what literally I was stunned. I'm like, how are we coming back? How they're really gonna just let us come back and steal this game from them? I genuinely was confused. Brendan, you say you were at the game too and you predicted the comeback? Man, you're a good prognosticator, man. But okay, I'm gonna ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this. Who would y'all rather play? The Eagles or the Rams? Eagles or Rams? Drop a 1 for Eagles. Drop a 2 for the Rams. 1 for Eagles, 2 for Rams. Who would y'all rather play? 1 or 2? 1 for Eagles, 2 for Rams. Because that's who we play based on this game. All right, I'm seeing some 1s. I'm seeing a couple 2s. You say you want the Rams because their court. Oh, because Stafford got hurt. That thumb. He still could throw. He still could throw that mug. Don't sleep. All right, so in YouTube, we all saying, I see Eagles. TikTok is like, not split, but a lot of 2s. What gives y'all confidence that we would do better against the Rams than the Eagles? Yeah, that's another thing. We already beat the Eagles. Appreciate the gift, man. Appreciate the bear hat, man. Shout out to you. The hat is fire. Appreciate it. And the boxing gloves, Parker, thank you, man, for that gift as well. Appreciate both of y'all. Appreciate all the gifts. And feel free, man. We got a goal on the screen for gifts. So if anybody wants to contribute to that, no pressure. But if you want to give some gifts, feel free. Unfortunately, on YouTube, I don't think we're able to do super chats yet. So that's going to have to come in the future. But we're almost there, man. We're almost able to get super chats on YouTube. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, you can look up Brad the Bears fan on YouTube and subscribe to that. Otherwise, man, stay where you at and follow here, man. Tap that button up above. You know what I'm talking about? Bear down, yes, sir. XCX, man, you are going crazy with the. I love the bear stuff. You got the bear gummies in the building. 7 boxing gloves. Let's go, Parker. Let's get it. Stafford has a long history versus the Bears. I feel like we do well against him, don't we? Is that just me? We do better. XYZ on YouTube. What's up, man? He pulled up to YouTube. We got him out in the field. For real though, y'all, if y'all want to I would love to have some of y'all over on YouTube as well. You don't have to watch on YouTube because you're already here on TikTok, but definitely go there. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. It's the same username over there, but just search Brad the Bears fan and it'll come up. Nah, Parker, you the GOAT, man. You the GOAT. You the GOAT for sending those gifts, bro. You the GOAT. You, XYZ, or not XYZ my guy too, but XCX. Y'all the GOATs, man. Y'all the real GOATs. But yeah, that's the YouTube. Would love to see a few of y'all over there. I'm gonna try to go live multiple times throughout the week. I'm gonna be playing Madden on there, and we'll probably simulcast to TikTok. Yeah, being at Soldier Field in the cold would be great. A great home field advantage. It'd be better than the Eagles who have their deficiencies, because the Eagles could come alive against the Bears. There is a possibility they come alive against us. So do you take that risk playing the Eagles and knowing they got that championship pedigree? Maybe you don't take that risk. Man, I still can't believe Kittle tore his Achilles, man. Yeah. Yeah, Noah, man, we seen that, bro. We still processing it. We are still processing that. We are still processing that injury. But appreciate y'all on YouTube, man. If you haven't already, like the video on YouTube. Like this video if you haven't already. Drop some hearts. We only got 2.6 thousand hearts on TikTok. So let's change that. Let's get that up to 5K if we can. But those of y'all on YouTube, man, I would love for y'all to tap that good old like button if you haven't on YouTube. It would definitely be clutch. Let me change up the angle for the YouTube crew. So we got different tools on YouTube though. Like I got different angles I can pull up. So we got different angles on YouTube that I can experiment with. Still working that out for TikTok. So y'all kind of get actually let me see. Let me see something real quick for TikTok. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can do this. Let me see something. Yeah, Cruz, I'm processing the game as well, man. It's actually insane that we won that game. Like, it's actually insanity that we were able to pull that off. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. I didn't think we would do that. Flip. Yeah, let me see if I can give y'all a different angle on here too. There we go. We can. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Look at that. We got a new angle on here. Look at that. There we go. We got a new view. 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 10. Purdy converts it. Gets it to the backup tight end who be out there looking just as good as Kittle. Y'all, we got a new angle, man. You know what? You know what, Red Lobster? I'm starting to get convinced that we should want to play the Rams. It's not going to be an easy game no matter what. There are pros and cons to both teams, so we just rolling with it, man. But yeah, we got a different angle on here. We got a new look. This one a little bit more crisp, ain't it? It's a little more crisp. Jillian, thank you for the follow. Here you go, 2nd and 5. Throw that out of bounds. You said at this point, might be going to the Super Bowl. I don't want to hit that. I don't even know if it's necessarily delusional to say that, given how crazy this year has been for us. I've been very careful not to hit a delusional state as a Bears fan. And one of the things I've been trying to be careful of is saying Bears are going to the Super Bowl. Like I've been very cautious about not going there with it. Shout out to everybody that's following on TikTok, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that got the likes up as well. I would love for the Bears to get to the Super Bowl. I just am not there yet. I'm just not there yet. But I could be wrong too. And I'd much rather be wrong about that than you know what I mean? Like, I would be cool with being wrong. You said you worried about playing the Niners because I don't know. We don't have to play the Niners XYZ under any circumstance. If the Niners win this game, Then the Niners end up playing the Seahawks, I think based on seeding. And if the Eagles win, we play the Eagles based on the seeding as well. That's how I understood it. You said, am I a Blackhawks fan? I'm trying to give the Blackhawks a shot. Every time I've watched them, they've lost. I'm not saying they're bad or anything, but I'm just saying I haven't been lucky enough to see them in a winning effort. So I'm not really a hockey fan like that, but I'm trying to give the Blackhawks a shot. You say you playing Madden? That's dope. I plan on streaming Madden in the coming days, especially once the season is over. You said we just need to win 5 more games. Five? You got too many games, Noah. We got at most it's 4 games if you're not the number one seed. It's three if you're the number one seed. We were not the number one seed, so that's 4 total games we have to win to get a Super Bowl. Three leading up to it, and then the Super Bowl being the fourth game. This is a possibility. Give me another W, post W, and I'll paint my nail. I told my friends in my group chat this. Now I didn't say how I would do this, but I told my friends in my group chat that if the Bears make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going to paint my nails. I will paint my nails if the Bears make it to the Super Bowl. And I mean it. Now, that probably end up being clear nail polish. It'll probably be clear, if I'm honest with y'all. It ain't finna be no. I don't think it's gonna be orange or navy blue or nothing or black or nothing like that. Maybe at worst black. You said please don't. You know what? I'm a man of my word, Brett. Brent. I'm a man of my word. I said if we make it to the Super Bowl, that I would paint my nails because that's how crazy that would be. People are going to hold me accountable to that. Um, I think I'm going to do it. Now, probably, if I'm honest, it's probably going to just be clear because to me, that's more, that's not as sus. I don't think it's sus to, have clear finger, to get them clear. That's fine to me. Everything else is just going to be like, it's going to be kind of like, you know what? Just because it's so absurd that we were in the Super Bowl type of thing. But yeah, probably, if I'm honest, probably it'll end up being clear. But that's if we make it to the Super Bowl. That's a good problem to have. XYZ, you say you're going to hold me accountable? Hey, I think it's worthwhile if we get there. You said we are going to the Super Bowl. No, okay. Hey, I I'm with you, man. I'm with you on that. I want that to be the case. Do I think that's gonna happen for sure? I wouldn't bank on it for sure. I feel like that'd be a little early for me. Like that just seems too early. It just seems a little bit early, premature. I would love to be wrong, right? You said, okay, bro, you've proven you're a diehard fan. Besides next year, every quarterback will paint nails. It's possible, man. When people are good at what they do, people try to copy everything, including the weird stuff. He gets a lot of flack for that, to be honest. You said we have the team to do it. No, no, we don't have. A lot would have to go right in our favor. We're not a complete team. Um, we've met the moment in the clutch on 7 different occasions, but if you look throughout all, I mean, the fact that we've done it 7 times is crazy. These late comebacks. I guess my only thing is, and hear me out. There are 17 games in the season, so 7 games out of 18 or 17 games we won in a comeback. There's a lot you could take away from that. Like if we're in a clutch situation, we can make clutch plays. A lot can go in our favor. Sometimes it's a little bit of luck, but there's also the case that the fact that we're in that situation kind of shows that we're not as good as we would like to be. Because if we were that good, we wouldn't be in those situations to begin with. If our offense was that great, we wouldn't struggle for a whole entire half. Or if our defense was that great, which we know our defense isn't great. Even if it was decent, our defense wouldn't give up so many plays in crucial moments or wouldn't have such soft coverage. So that's why I'm like, I'm not with you on that. Like, I don't think we have the team just yet. I think we have a good enough team to have won a playoff game, especially against a banged up Green Bay. But we don't even, if Green Bay is healthy, we don't win that game. I'm sorry. And I hate Green Bay. Let me be very clear. I hate Green Bay. We don't win that game against Green Bay if they're healthy. That's just being honest. Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Would you rather play the Eagles or the Rams? People are trying to convince me that we should play the Rams, but I don't know, man. I can see it either way. I can be convinced either way. I feel like the Rams, let me put it to y'all like this. Let me say it like this. And I think I am changing my mind. I think I am going to say the Rams is who I'd rather play. The reason why I think it's the Rams is I think the Rams are more exposable. They have had many debacles. They almost had another debacle against the Panthers. They almost lost that game. So they are much more exploitable. And if we are banking on these crazy comeback type of ordeals, if that's what we're banking on, right, then you want to play against the team that's going to allow for that to happen, most likely. Man, I'm looking at that Kittle replay. That's so sad. That is so sad, man. All right, y'all. I'm going to tap out. I got a few things I need to address. Y'all take it easy, man. This has been good. It's been fun being on here with y'all. Y'all take it easy on TikTok. Appreciate y'all. If you want to tap in for future stuff, man, go ahead. Follow me. Go ahead and tap that follow up there before I head out, so that way you can be tapped in. Yeah, I made up my mind. I think I'm starting to lean on the Rams. I think the Rams would be a good matchup for us, but we'll see. Beto, what's good with you? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I'm on I try to be on not Facebook, on YouTube more. So tap in over there, Brad the Bears fan on YouTube, if you want to catch more lives. I'll occasionally go live on here, but this won't be my primary place. But yeah, y'all take it easy, man. Peace out. And then on YouTube, man, appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this.